Got a wash machine for y'all today. We are replacing the door boot or the door bellows on this front load Whirlpool wash machine. It was leaking out of the seal. If you guys are noticing a leak out of your seal, you may be able to just clean the glass off and that'll fix the issue. But if you clean it and you're still having a leak, you probably need to change out this gasket. It's probably a little wore out. But the first thing you do is you take the spring off the front, and then if you get the spring off the front, you got a clip that goes around the gasket on the tub. On this one, it's a Phillips head screw, and I have that 90-degree angle that makes it a lot easier to get, or else you'll be messing with that thing for hours. But got that band loose to get the old one out. But then after you get the old one out, which is the easy part, here's the hard part, which is getting the new gasket in. There's a little lip around that tub that you have to wrap this gasket around, and this is probably one of the hardest parts right here. If you don't have enough room with your fingers to get it all the way around that lip on the tub, you may have to take the front off, which is something I'm not a fan of doing. So if I can do it this way, I'm gonna do it this way. But I got that gasket around it, so I'm putting the band back on. And then you want to make sure it is nice, well, pretty clear cut on that band being inside that crease, because that's what holds it on. If that thing falls out during a wash cycle, I mean, you're just gonna get water everywhere. If you get water everywhere, you may have to do an insurance claim. So all that work you just did, you're just gonna make it worse for yourself. But anyways, yeah, make sure that band is in that crease the way it's supposed to be. And it was a little tricky for me to get it in there, but once you do, you just tighten it back up the way you got it out. This may be another tough part for you, but I cheated with my 90-degree angle here, and this thing works pretty daggum good. But once you get that band on, then you put the front band back on, and this, I mean, the front part of this, it does like to slip off, so it's not really easy for you unless you have a door boot band clamp like I do, or it's a spreader tool actually. You just put it on one side of the spring, and then you'll see it here in a second. It's better for you to watch it than for me to explain it to you. But once you get that gasket around that lip, yeah, here's that band, and you see when I try and pull it down to get it all the way around, the gasket falls off. So if you're having that trouble, I mean, you probably could clamp it down with some vice grips or something like that, but there's a chance you'll damage that gasket in the process. But with this little tool that I have here, and I'll have this tool linked down below if you guys want to purchase it, but this thing is a time saver for sure, along with my 90-degree angle tool that I used earlier. But you just keep spreading this thing apart until it's long enough to fit around it, and then loosen it up once it's big enough, and then put it right in its spot, and saves you a lot of time and a headache, because I've cursed myself, doing these a handful of times. But that's it, guys. That's how you replace a door bellows on a front load Whirlpool wash machine. Thanks for watching.